Man, welcome, everybody, to another smooth episode of No Balls, No Glory. I'm the one and only, the champion of the people, still, man. And I'm not by myself. I'm here with Ant, the current champion of the people. He is the current champion of the people. So, what do you have to say, current champion of the people?
I just got an FYI for everybody. His ass ain't win a goddamn thing this year in fantasy, so he's no longer the people's champs of anything.
Stop it,
Besides that,
Ant. Stop it, buddy. Stop it.
besides that
Stop
though,
it.
besides on a good note, man. Beautiful day watching St. Louis and the Dallas Renegades right now on this UFL game, and watching the Boston Celtics as well. Got that on a multi-view right now.
Oh, yeah. Did you say you got him right there on the multi view, huh?
Yeah, Celtics versus the Hornets first, and then you got the UFL game.
So
Head to
you just sportsed out, ain't you, dog?
During this season, it's kind of boring. Baseball kind of just started off, so you really got teams finding themselves, and then hockey is pretty much on the back end, the back stretch. They getting ready for playoffs. Uh, so I mean, if St. Louis is in it, then obviously I'm in it. But 9 times out of 10, the Blues take themselves out of it during this time of the season. So I don't be into nothing. Wait for football season to come back around.
I know what you waiting on. You waiting on the NFL draft, ain't you, sir?
Man, honestly, this year for the draft, I am more excited because we have a top 20 pick that we get to select for from the Baltimore Ravens standpoint. But overall though, I think this is one of our weaker classes when it comes to skills positions
You think
on
so?
the offense on the offensive side.
Okay. So this is one of the not so good years for us, you think? Well, we got a good pick now. Now, I mean, hey,
I mean, 14 pick, we let go of our backup tight end. Our fullback is gone. We are in a need of an offensive tackle or a center. You can get that later. You can get the center later on in the draft. I mean, but then which gets me with my Ravens, I just don't understand it. Every year at this time of the year, it's always a need for the receiver. We will address everything else before the season start besides a legitimate receiver room. And I'm not saying that Rashad Bateman on the back end with Zay Flowers,
they not ones, man.
but that's
You,
the
I don't care what you say. They not ones, dog.
Zay Flowers, yes.
I don't
Zay
think they are one.
Zay, you can't knock him. He didn't have 1,000 yard receiving season since he been in the league. You can't knock him
But
after his
Zay,
rookie
but you
year.
gotta think, and Zay ain't no number one for real though, dog.
But you have to look at today's game. Today's game is also evolving. A lot of people didn't consider Tyreek Hill to be a number one, but he's a number one option because of his speed and what he can do in open space with the ball.
But like I say, I don't think Zay is a bona fide, certified number one, though, dog.
He can go to any other system that does not have a number one, and he can become the number one option.
You think so?
No, so
Okay.
he's fast, doesn't mind going across the middle, which the middle ain't that dangerous in today's game, but he's fast. He can catch the ball. He has a high football IQ, and I'll be honest with you, a lot of people talk about DeAndre Hopkins, but that Zay Flowers got some minutes too. Anything pretty much in this vicinity, he gonna try to come down with, or he's coming down with it pretty much. So without a doubt, Zay Flowers is definitely a one. You got to think about it. The old ones of the leagues, a lot of them are getting ready to be out the league, or they're a lot older.
Yeah, I think
So,
so.
but this is a thing though. We want a number one to be a guy like AJ Brown or a guy like Jackson Smith and Jigba or Puka Nakua. So
Yeah.
like that's what we want. A one is like people would think a one's supposed to be tall and no, a one is the person that is consistent that know for a fact he's going over 1,000 yards. And
So
Zay Flowers has done that the last 2 years. So yes, he's confidently can say he's a one.
I can't say I cannot confidently say Zay Flowers is number one, man.
Oh man.
I just can't cause as much. You know, I'm flocked, man. But I
How
just
long you
can't
been
put
off work?
I can't put Zay at the number one though, and
Man, how long you been off work?
Zay is a solid two, man. And I'm just keeping it a
Mm-mm.
bean. Zay is solid two, man.
No, Zay is a one.
He is not a guy that's gonna get 10 to 15 receptions a game.
You don't
That
need
ain't
your one to
you.
do that. That's the thing. You don't need your one to do that in today's game. Because guess what? You should also have a back. And this is why the backs are starting to get paid more in the game with NFL. You should have a back that can also catch the ball coming out of the backfield. So I'm
Yeah,
not
you should.
so you got to look at it. The Baltimore has a true number one option as a receiver, a one option, and that's Zay. You got
Okay.
in the backfield Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry can catch the ball on them screens and he can turn it upfield. He can break them. And then you also have Mark Andrews. That's your three-headed monster right there when it comes to Baltimore. But what kills them out on the outside of that is you don't have another threat on the outside of that. So we can double Zay. We can load the box up on Derrick Henry. And now y'all don't have another option besides Mark Andrews. And if we blitzing a lot. Now you got to use Mark Andrews as a blocker.
I still don't. It's hard come Dre and not Zay a solid two, man. He a strong two, man. He ain't no one, no Ant, man.
So
That's
you
just in
tell
my
me that Zay
opinion, dog.
Flowers go to if you telling me that if Zay Flowers goes to goes to the Chicago Bears, he's not a one.
No,
Who's better than Zay over there?
Luther better than Dre.
It's his height. It's just
Luther,
his
Ant,
build, man.
Ant,
His height.
Luther ain't better than Zay.
Luther is young right now. I haven't seen enough involvement for the I haven't seen enough offensive
Well, let me
involvement
ask you this:
to say Luther is better than Zay.
Do Luther got more potential than Dre than Zay?
Their potential is the same. And the reason that I say that is because they play identical. They can both be deep ball threats. You can both use them on a jet sweep. They can both break it. They can both break a 5 yard out. So they've done it. So I can't say neither one is an overall different player. But when we say the most ceiling,
Ask Wes and CC, man. Do they think
not
Zay?
not not being biased, I feel like Zay Flowers may have the higher ceiling than Luther.
I gotta ask Wes
Yeah,
10. What's the
yeah, but
resident Raven? Wes, is Zay a number one in your book, dog?
I mean, look, but his height is like he can do a lot of shit, but a number one, he can't do everything a number one's supposed to be able to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
Like
I'm saying, man.
he ain't like a Steve Smith, but one. He ain't that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't, he tough, but he ain't no like for it to be his size and build, you gotta be like a Steve Smith type motherfucker. That's the best example as far as a, receiver, number one
For his
receiver like
size,
that.
right, Wes? For
Yeah,
his size,
exactly,
right?
exactly. Now he got a lot of skill, but in that aspect, he can't be no number one, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I don't think so. I don't think so either. I think he
He
does
a great
well.
complimentary piece to a number one, though. You
Yeah, I
know
think
what
he
I'm
does, and I think he does well in the system that he's playing in. I don't think that he's that guy that you can drop anywhere and he gonna ball out.
A lot of people didn't think
That's
that
the only
about
thing I
a lot of people see Pittsburgh Steelers didn't believe into George Pickens, and then he went over to Dallas and blew up.
I knew you gonna use that one. I knew you go
I don't think I,
something told me you was gonna use that
saying?
analogy, dog.
Bro, because y'all
I
gotta
don't.
understand, man, what y'all consider to be a number one receiver, y'all basing that all off of old school. We gotta think
Okay.
about how the
Okay.
game is evolving, man.
And
Zay
Okay.
Flowers
I
So
don't
just
think.
came out.
so you got to throw a number one in the clutch.
I don't
They
think that.
ain't clutch to me, man. I love Zay, but Zay can't come up. Zay drops. Zay got a lot of drops, dog.
Zay
Zay
also makes it.
dropped what in the clutch this year?
Zay drops a lot of balls,
What
and
did he drop this year in the
No,
clutch?
no, no, don't say that. He don't drop a lot of balls. He just have dropped a lot of
He has
key
came up
balls.
with a fumble.
you say
Key
Wes
balls.
he dropped a
Key
lot of what?
balls. Like
He
key
also don't.
balls. Like
He also don't
in
have
the
his
fourth
head locked
quarter
in. And
type shit.
he also ain't had his head locked in some key moments. It ain't even been the drops.
Yeah, yeah. It's
He's
like
made
he young. Like you say,
he's made some young mistakes. But
yeah.
to circle back to the George Pickens things, I don't think that Pittsburgh never thought that he was a number one. I think Pittsburgh thought he was a head case.
Yeah, how that work out for y'all?
It ain't worked out. I
But
mean, it ain't worked
y'all
out
got
yet for
history
Dallas
in dealing
yet.
with
Hey, he
y'all
said.
got
Hey,
history.
she say the
Y'all
jury
got
is still out on that right
It ain't
now.
but
work. It ain't
y'all
worked
got
out yet, but
history
it
in
ain't
dealing with
worked out
head
yet for
cases.
Dallas yet either.
All right, man. Hey,
Y'all got history in dealing with head cases at the receiver position though.
you
Right?
going back? You going back? Hey, Hines Ward was a heavy case for real. To be
No,
honest
it
with you,
one
man.
high one was a problem. That nigga, I don't even want to bring his name up. That boy was a problem.
You could
I'm glad
not.
he gone.
You could not bring up anybody that
That's true.
played with prime time Big Ben.
Okay.
Except,
I can't believe y'all saying that Zay Flowers and George
except
Pickens are not
we talk
one.
about head cases now. Except who?
AB. We already know AB.
Yeah.
Hey, B really want a head case with Pittsburgh like that.
When AB left Pittsburgh, I think that's when he became more of a head case when he left Pittsburgh, dog.
Because he understood his value. That's why Pittsburgh ain't never paid a man like that.
No, what happened to AB is perfect. That's what happened to AB.
The CTE is what killed that man. That man got his noodles knocked loose and he ain't been right since, dog.
Right as that hit.
Man, he ain't right since, dog. And y'all know that for a fact, man.
Since since Burfict made him go night night, he has not been right.
Oh man, he ain't been right since, man. Everybody know that. That dude noodles is scrambled. His brains is scrambled. He got scrambled eggs and mush for his brains, boy. That's what they done did to him, man. Scrambled him up. Hey
Hold on.
man. Hey man, let's jump off into this sports, man. We're gonna do a little
I can't
talk.
believe y'all saying that Zay Flowers is not a one.
We're gonna circle the wagon back to that, man. But I want Game and Coach Corey to jump on, man. I want their opinions too, man. But like I say, I don't think Zay a number one, man. But hey, that's just me talking, man.
But I think that with the right pieces with Zay, I think the offense set up the right way. Zay is a problem. He's an absolute problem. But but everything gotta be kind of clicking. Because he's shown that in games. Zay's biggest problem for real is he makes bonehead decisions in clutch moments.
That's what y'all remember him by, man, because he dropped that on because he fumbled on a goal line going in for the touchdown. Like we get that, but he's had 1,000+ yards receiving besides his rookie year. In his rookie year, he still went over 850. I'll be quiet. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what a number one option is no more.
But he
Maybe
also
I'm
got
getting
to
old.
keep
You all.
Zay also got to keep offensive pass interference or a flag in a penalty in a situation that backed him up. He's had that moment too. So it's not so much. Unfortunately, Zay is in a bad, not in a bad situation, but he's in a situation where because of the team he plays for, because of the expectation that lie with those, you don't get to really just look at Zay's regular season. if he doesn't produce in the moments where Baltimore is really being judged in, then that's where everybody's going to look at. Because nobody really cares about regular season accolades when it comes to the Ravens. They want to see Lamar get to a Super Bowl. So if you are making bad plays and bad decisions in those moments, it negates that regular season stuff because no one is looking at the regular season for real.
Hey, man, we're going to circle back to this, man. But we got to start it off, man, with our NCAA men's championship game, man, last night. Michigan Wolverines are the 2026 national champions. They beat UConn, man. And Michigan had a horrible game last night, though. That was the crazy thing about it. They had a horrible game last night, man.
That was crazy.
UConn didn't have a good game neither, man. 69-63. Huh?
They went cold at one point.
Who, UConn?
Ooh, I'm talking about the freezer was on.
Why the game was so bad, man? It was a little defensive, and both teams was off
UConn. But see, UConn shot 9 of 33 from 3-point land, which was 27%, man. And then they shot 21 of 68 from the field, which is 31%. And I mean, that was a horrible shooting night, man. And you can't have a horrible shooting night in the national championship game, man. I'm sorry.
You know what's crazy?
What's that?
And it sounds really, really bad. You know, I ain't know who won until you just said it.
Wow. That means you didn't even watch the game, huh?
I ain't watched nothing.
And you know, and I'm gonna tell you something else crazy, man. Michigan shot 2 of 15 from 3-point land for 13%.
Well, hold on, wait a minute though, Coach. I'll tell you the turning point of the game though. When the referees went to go look at that foul, and they turned that hooking foul into a
flagrant.
Yeah, into a flagrant. They gave
that
lead, and they never looked back.
That changed the whole game, man. I think everybody saw that, man. Instead of a hook, they called it when they hit that flagrant. It was over after that, man. But I'm saying, you shoot 2 of 15 from 3-point land for only 13%, and you still win. And then they shot 21 of 55 from the field for 38%. This was just a horrible shooting national champ. This was a horrible game from a national championship perspective, man. I mean, they couldn't make shots, man.
How many free throws did Michigan have compared to
UConn did not have a good weekend.
Michigan shot 25 or 28 from the free throw line for 89%. UConn shot 12 or 16 for 75% from the free throw line.
And that's a huge free throw disparity right there. That's almost 15 more free throws.
Yeah.
You got to look at that as well, too.
Yeah.
Free throws is really what won it for them. They made like 20 in a row. So it was
but it don't even matter, though. Shit, West 10, think about it. If they only get 16 free throws and the other team got 28 free throws, shit. Even if I can make 17 free throws and I just beat you by 2 points.
Yeah. But the thing is, you think the Stars were supposed to step up. The boy Mara from Michigan, and this they leading scorer. He only had 8 points, dog.
Yeah, he said he ain't feel good. He said he was sick.
Mara only had 8 points, and they still pulled it off, though, man. So that puts the finishing touches on the big man. We can't just keep screaming SEC now.
Yes, we can.
Why?
Because that was just like the Fab Five was put together with 5 freshmen.
Okay, so what about
that team was 5 transfers?
But what about the last 3 national championships in NCAA football?
it still doesn't matter. You gotta look at the competition that's being held inside of those brackets. How many teams are still making it to the round of 32 from the SEC? How many teams made it to the college football championship from the SEC? Like, so we can't just say that the SEC is not dominant still. They are still very dominant. Shit.
I think the playing field is balancing itself out, man, with the NIL deals and stuff, man. The playing field is balancing itself out. And from that perspective, man, it is coming to a big time balance, man. And
Okay.
I'm looking, I'm like, okay. But like you said though, man, you made a valid point, man. Uh Michigan comprised their team of all transfers, just like uh UConn, they got a few transfers in. And that's the name of the game right now, the transfer portal, man, and building your team like that. Look at look
That's
look
what
at
I'm
look at
saying.
look at Indiana. Look at Indiana. Indiana, when they won the national when they won the Natty this year, they had 40 some new players on their team. Come on, man. And then I think you should put an age restriction on some of these guys playing college sports, man. When you got a 26-year-old or 25-year-old trying to get 17, 18-year-olds, you don't see the discrepancy. You can see the difference. That's my thing right there.
Where
So I
you
mean,
really had players, you had that COVID stuff really kind of put a damper into college sports that we are kind of starting to see the back end of it. But you really won't get that too much more unless a person took unless he got red shirt his freshman year, didn't play, and then he got a medical red shirt his sophomore year. Now he just
mhm,
picked up 2 more years, so you can, in a sense, still graduate and be on your master's degree and still be playing football.
yeah.
So I
And,
mean, there's a way.
and now, since the season is over with, now the guys is going to see who's declaring, who's staying, who's hitting the portal. It's a lot of things that's getting ready to come up. Also, they already predict next year's favorite to win the national championship is the Duke Blue Devil. Michigan is number 2 behind Duke favorite next year. Duke favorites. Duke is the fave next year. Michigan next, and 27 hoop title odds. But like you say, these are odds makers, man.
But that's because Duke is known to keep players in their program. They don't really have too many one and dones.
Man, Duke has been kicking back a lot of one and dones, dog.
Here lately, but not their whole team. Not a vast majority
Well,
of the team.
we know Caden Boozer staying. That's the guard, right? Cam Boozer, he gone. We know Cam go. Caden Boozer is gonna stay. I think the other little guard that was hurt, he's gonna come back next year, including their recruiting class. So I think they gonna return a few people, but this one got to hurt because John Shire and them should have been probably playing Michigan for the title, man. With
Well,
minus the brain lapse.
what I think what happens with Duke is Duke produces a lot of one and dones, but what Duke hasn't fallen prey to is they're not losing players into the portal.
Yeah, now
If they
that's what
lose if they losing them, it's because
they
they
going to the
going to
NBA.
they going to the NBA. They're not losing players going from one school to the next school.
Now that's the one problem. I agree with you, CC. That's one problem Duke don't have. They
They
don't
don't
have
have
no
that.
problem losing kids in the portal because they not doing no portal thing at Duke, man. They are going straight to the NBA. So that's one of the big things, man.
That's also helps Duke keep a good team as well because kids go there knowing it's easy to recruit kids there because they know that there's chances of them getting to the ultimate goal, getting to the NBA, is high.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm gonna tell you, y'all know I'm a North Carolina fan, man. I'm a Tar Heel all day, every day. But this just I don't even know how to accept this hire today, man. Uh we just hired Mike Malone, former coach of the Denver Nuggets, world champion Denver Nuggets, as our new head coach. 6 year, $50 million contract, which makes him one of the top 5 highest paid coaches in college basketball.
I think you should feel great about that hire.
You think so?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you. I don't know how he's gonna recruit, man.
You know
That's
why?
my thing with that.
But you know what? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Right?
Yeah.
Just like I just said about Duke, right?
Uh-huh.
There are programs
You can't say that about North Carolina no more.
that don't.
What you say, Ant?
You can't say that about North Carolina no
Yes,
more.
you can. You can still say that about North Carolina. There are still programs
Because guess
that
what?
don't need
Dusty
rescuing
took a guard though.
like that. They still have enough of a draw to where what they need is a coach, right? They don't have to advertise the school. They need a coach that knows what he's doing. They don't need a big name. You don't need a big name that does not know how to win, that does not know how to coach. Mike Malone knows how to coach. He knows how to win. So that's what you need. North Carolina, if it was a situation where they went through some major scandal where you needed the name for PR sake, I would say that's different. But North Carolina still carries a little bit of carries enough notoriety to where players will still want to go there.
Yeah, because they got enough of the Jordan flair, and they still got enough of that Jordan aura that's still hanging around campus to kind of influence kids to come play at North Carolina.
And even other players that have come out of North Carolina other than Jordan. But Jordan is Jordan.
Yeah. Me personally, I would have probably hired Tommy Lloyd from Arizona. That's where I would have probably went and took I would have probably hired him because at the end of the day, you got to still get out here and recruit.
That's what
and that's why I'm getting with Mike Malone, man. You got to get out here and recruit.
But who's to say Mike Malone can't go out here and recruit? Mike Malone is an NBA champion coach who should have never been fired.
Understood.
He should have never been fired.
But see, the thing is, he has to surround himself with a good coaching staff, somebody that can get out here and reach these students and everything. He needs
doing a recruit.
Huh?
The head coach not doing a recruiting, CC.
No.
And to be honest with you, I think really North Carolina name doesn't hold that much weight in the basketball world like that no more.
What I'm saying is that North Carolina holds enough weight to not have to have searched out some somebody who don't they to be able to look for a coach to know how to coach.
Yeah, the North Carolina is still a blue blood now. Don't get it twisted, man.
They said it like that, man. But for the last 5 years, you guys have had big players into the portal. And
let's call it since 2017.
Yeah, I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. So that's the only reason that I'm saying that, because you're starting to see a power shift, and that's what a lot of coaches wanted the NIL to do, to kind of have a power shift from these big name schools and kind of make it an equal playing field. I can't say that UNC still holds the same household name as a Duke, a Arizona, Michigan State, or wherever the hell.
But we just can't. We just can't be remiss that UNC was just playing for the national championship 4 years ago when they lost to Kansas, and they actually jerked their game off because they was beating Kansas
and
by double digits.
I got a question. Do we hear about KU names like that?
You don't even hear about KU no more like that, for real.
That's what I'm saying. So now y'all understanding how fast
No,
the NIL stuff is really changing the game of college basketball. One,
no, it
you got
is, but it's still.
Because you think about it, look at the past few champions. You look at 2021 Baylor. Baylor won the national championship in 2021 over Gonzaga. Who would have ever known? Back Baylor and
Gonzaga is a
Gonzaga.
household name. Gonzaga is a household name.
Then Kansas versus North Carolina, two blue bloods. 23 UConn versus San Diego State. Then after that, you got UConn versus Purdue.
They don't make up.
Purdue has always kind of been one of those sleepers.
Florida and Houston.
Houston just can't never get over that hump, but they did that year. I remember that year.
But then you go back before COVID. Virginia beat Texas Tech. Come on now. Villanova beat Michigan. Year before that. That's when
you had the shifts in the. That's when you had the shifts in teams in conferences, and that's when you started to see the big name schools started to get affected because you got to think about it. Kids want to go to where they're going to have the most chances on getting on TV, but also is this school going to this invitational? Are they going to this invitational? What invitationals are they known to go to? Things like that, because these kids, they want to get seen. They want to get noticed. And I'm not saying that UNC doesn't have that, but UNC doesn't hold that household name no more because UNC hasn't had a steady coach since Roy Williams.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that.
So was he the right?
So let me ask you this.
Shoot.
In 2022, if Hubert Davis holds on and win the national championship for North Carolina in 22, is he still the coach at North Carolina today?
I think he is, but I think he still struggles in his recruiting class. You got to think about it. Hubert Davis he was struggling with maintaining a top 10 recruiting class every year.
But this is what gets me though. Hubert Davis was on the coaching staff with Roy Williams, and he was one of the top recruiters for Roy Williams. So I guess that's what got me, because look at John Shire and Chris Kerwell. John Shire and Chris Kerwell was the top recruiters for Coach K. Coach K retires. Shire takes over the head coaching job. Chris is the assistant head coach. Still over recruiting. Shire still does recruiting. They go out and they constantly get top three. They get top three classes every year. No lower than three recruiting classes every single year. So that goes to show you Chris and Shire doing what they got to do. Chris and Shire doing what they got to do, man. But I'm just curious to see how this is going to work out with Mike Malone, though. He brings an amazing coaching pedigree, but the thing is, can he reach these kids like that?
This is the difference between Duke and North Carolina that nobody talks about. Duke has always been known to have a top recruiting class no matter what the coach was. UNC, when it came to recruiting classes, besides the Jordan recruiting class, they've always kind of been beat by Duke. Duke has always healed that. They've always been focused on basketball. Here now has Duke football team has become a little bit of a competition.
I can't give you that. Because when Stackhouse and Wallace, when they went to North Carolina, that was the number one recruiting class in the country. Then you fast forward to 2 years later, when Carter and Jameson came in, that was the number one recruiting class. So I mean, I can't give you that because and that was post Jordan. When Stackhouse and Wallace came in, that was the number one class in the country with Jerry Stackhouse and Rasheed Wallace and Jeff McGinnis. That was the number one recruiting class in the country coming back. So I mean, Carolina had some number one recruiting classes and everything.
Coach,
Yo,
I respect you a lot, but you have to look at how many number one recruiting classes Duke has had from 1950 all the way up until now. That's
Duke has had several. They had several, but I thought you were saying North Carolina has not produced any number one recruiting classes.
No. What I'm saying is you have to look at those two, right? Just think about it from a basketball standpoint. Duke has always been focused on what? One thing and one thing particular. They basketball team. That has been the heart and soul of Duke. Outside of lacrosse, and they have an amazing soccer team, but we wouldn't know that. You know, our sport is basketball. They have held
and say outside of lacrosse.
Yeah. So UNC, when it comes to that state, because Duke and UNC is pretty much kind of like right down the goddamn road almost. So Duke runs that state. UNC, yes, they have had some number one recruiting classes, but it has been spots from here, there, here, there. Duke has had number one recruiting classes sometimes for 4 or 5 years straight, and all those guys aren't going straight to the league. Some of those guys are 3-4 year players.
But what good is the number one recruiting class if you can't win the championship though? I guess that's one of my takes. What good is having a number one recruiting class?
I can go in there. I can say this. I can make sure that we're going to be in contingency to play for a national championship. UNC can't always say that. Because UNC don't sometimes, based off their record, don't even have a good enough record that if they don't win the ACC championship, that they should even get into the national championship from the year 2026. They have had more years like that than what Duke has had.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that. Man, we're gonna see how Mike Malone and this transition goes for him.
He was
a great coach, man. Coming from NBA to college, you just got to still be able to reach these kids, man. And
that's your selling point right there. That's your selling point. That's why Don Staley is so good as a coach, because he knows what it takes to get to the league and be successful at the league. So now I can teach you this, but you have to be willing to be able to take my knowledge. That's why Nick Saban was such a great recruiter. I can get you to the league, but you have to be willing to come down here and compete every day, because that's what it's going to take.
You got to compete in practice. You got to compete in the class. You got to compete all around. And in front of you said Don Staley. Let's segue right into our NCAA women's. What do y'all think, man? Before we get to the national championship game, the biggest talk of the weekend was how Gino and Don Staley got into it, man.
I don't like it. It took away from UCLA moment and their time that they should be having. We should still be talking about them winning the championship, but instead we're talking about the livelihood of women basketball when it comes to two coaches. I don't like that at all.
You say you don't like it, Ant?
You
say you don't like it at all, huh?
No, it's not good. It's good for the sport, but it's also not good for the sport, because women basketball is growing. Like if that was men basketball, let's say if they opened up the season against each other the next year, that's going to be a nationally televised game for a good thing. Whereas
but
now, now if that's a game next year, that's gonna be based off of sportsmanship. Who has the better sportsmanship?
That's what it's gonna be mainly about next year, dog. And see, I think CC posted it when she said, "I beat Gino." You remember that? Did you post that, CC? CC,
I
I'm finna.
heard that post where?
Did you post that when Don said she beat Gino?
I did not.
I think Coach Corey posted it.
The coach, yeah, Coach Corey.
Coach Corey posted. Here's what we're talking about, guys. Right here.
Here, the officials will hold the players. Now Dawn and Gino getting into it a little bit on the sideline as Gino has to be held back. And Dawn and Gino, that's part of what makes this rivalry such a compelling one, as they exchange words at center court. There does have to be one final inbound here before this game. It's double zeros.
What y'all think about that, man?
Coach, they got mad that he got outcoached by a woman.
Oh, but you can't say that because Gino was coached all the years, out coached by Pat Summitt for years. Am I right, Wes? Wes, you there? Gino been out coached by Pat Summitt for years, dog.
I thought Pat only had started beating Gino once he had got Candace Parker.
Man, you know how many NCAA titles Pat Summitt got? You know how many titles Pat Summitt got? And I'm gonna show you this lady. This lady is she the GOAT, man. When I say
that's what I'm saying. It's 13 and 19 all time. UConn has won 4 out of 5 meetings when they came to the national championships from 95, 2000, 03, and 2004. Gino has more wins.
87. I mean, Pat Summitt won 87, 89, 91, 96, 97, 98. 2007, 2008. And then I think that's when she got ill and everything. But
yeah, I ain't knocking Pat Summitt. No, don't get me wrong. I'm definitely giving her respect. But overall, though, I just can't say that she was just giving Gino the business.
Well, look, hey, cuz it sounds like every time Pat Summitt name come up, we having this discussion. Let me tell you the difference. Let me tell you the difference. When he came in this motherfucker with respect for her, he's still trying to gain respect for Dawn. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? He would have never did that.
Who was coaching
or
first?
came in. He would never came in Pat like that.
Who was
Whether she shook his motherfucking hand or not.
Who was
Whether she
coaching
shook his
first?
hand or not. Huh?
Who was coaching first between those two, Pat or Gino?
Pat by far.
Of course. What kind of question is that?
Pat the GOAT, man.
I was born in 92, man. I just had to ask.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Pat the GOAT, man.
No. Trust me.
I know most of your life you've been saying Gino. You know what I'm saying? More than Pat, but hey, cuz don't get it twisted. Do just a little minor research, and hey, cuz I'm telling you, Pat was the GOAT. Just like cuz say, man.
Hey, Pat was the GOAT. Hey, she was the GOAT, wasn't she, Will?
Man, for sure, man. Respected by men and women, coaches and players, man.
Hey, man, Naismith Hall of Famer, man. This woman, boy, this woman, Olympic gold medalist and stuff, man. Hey, dog, when I say this woman got a resume out this world, and she got 8 NCAA championships, 18 Division One regional championships, 16 SEC tournament championships, 18 SEC regular season championships.
She was doing this shit on the low, man, way before women basketball got as publicized as it is now. She was doing this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Pat finished her career with 1,098 wins and only 208 losses. Hey, man, if that ain't phenomenal, I don't know what it is, dog. She had an 841 winning percentage, man.
Who? Don?
Pat Summit.
Pat Summit? Oh, okay.
An 841 winning percentage, man. That's bananas, man. But getting back to the game, man, after you get past Don and what happened with her and Gino on Friday night, Sunday night, UCLA just dominated South Carolina, man. When I say UConn dominated South Carolina, they, like Jim Ross said in wrestling, they took them behind the woodshed. That's all I can say, man.
was a slobber knocker.
Hey, what was it, dog?
That was a slobber knocker.
Slobber knocker. They beat them 79-51. They beat them by 28. And the league got up to around 33.
But hold on, wait a minute though. This is the thing ain't nobody talking about with this game. 100% of their points were scored by seniors.
So everybody that scored in the UCLA lineup were seniors.
You got to think about that from a recruiting standpoint. From a recruiting standpoint, is UCLA there again next year? Are they even talked about?
I don't know, man, because now they got everybody on the West Coast. All the girls on the West Coast definitely going to UCLA now. They got the West. They got the West sold up, dog.
How you
like Don and Gino? Don and Gino got the East sold up.
Can't say that because guess what? Guess who was hurt this whole entire year that ain't nobody talking about? That comes back next year.
Juju.
Exactly, man. And where did she go?
Motherfucker might not be talking about it, but motherfucker thinking about it.
She go to USC.
And USC was having better recruiting classes than UCLA. So Juju just being on the bench and they built around Juju. So
well, the thing is now UCLA got a leg to stand on. We national champs. We only lost one game, and we avenged the loss, our only loss to Texas. We avenged that loss in a big way. When I say they avenged that loss in a huge way, did you see the script? Hey, man.
I don't care about none of that. It was all seniors.
Hey, man, I feel sorry for my baby. She was on the sideline just looking sad and stuff, man. Shout out to Sydney Carter, man. My baby was sitting on the sideline.
You was going for UCLA?
Man, I was pulling for my baby, man. I just wanted to see her in the national championship game, see what outfit she would go wear, dog.
Yeah.
Hey, Will, that's why I'm pulling for her, dog. And my girl, they came up short.
You are so wrong.
I'm sorry, Cece. What you say?
I'm gonna say nothing, C.
I'm showing the dirty old man age, CC.
You've been showing dirty old man age.
Oh my God. Yeah, 51-44, UCLA over Texas, man, in the semifinal, man. So Right now, who they saying is the favorite to come back and win it all next year? They got they got South Carolina as the favorite, and then they got UCLA number 2 with their recruiting class, and then USC, and then they got Geno and them number 4 because Geno had a lot of seniors on that team too. But what they just said, Staley and Geno did talk today, and they want to focus on growing the game of basketball. So I think both athletic directors talked to him and say, "Hey, this is a black eye for women's basketball. Y'all need to fix this." But the apology Geno gave, that was
It was
that was
BS.
that was a BS apology, dog.
It was BS.
That you can't call it no other way. That was just a flat out BS apology. I agree with you. See, that
Like,
apology was horrible.
how you gonna get in that woman's face the way you got in that woman's face? Talk like
You
you
ain't got
talk
no
some.
nigga face. I ain't seen that be my thing, man. I ain't seen you getting no nigga face like that, bro. That be my motherfucking thing, though. You the coach against other guys. I ain't never seen you do no shit like that. No, like, what the fuck? You in a woman's sport and you trying to be tough. Like, you the coach in that junk,
And
though.
see,
You
that's
feel
the
me? But
thing though
still.
with Don, man. Don said she from the streets of Philly, man. She ain't scared of nothing.
Nah, we ain't
Don
worried
got
about
that.
Dawn being
Don got
scared. Nah,
Don.
we ain't worried about that.
Oh, it's just a respect. I know what you're saying, Wes. It's a respect thing, man. How
Yeah,
can you,
yeah.
how can you get up in a woman face and you never got up in a man face talking trash to them? So how can you do that? I agree with you on that, dog.
I mean, it was just a better way to handle that shit, man. That shit was whack as hell. He was just basically fucked up about the fact that little woman just tapped his ass. Know what I'm saying? I mean, hell. And yeah,
That's
now you want
exactly
to think
what it
about some
is.
shit from yesterday or earlier today. You want to go back to a little handshake or some shit. Man, come on. Y'all would have won that game. You wouldn't thought about that damn handshake.
A handshake. Out of everything in the world, you picked to
Like it was
complain
so
about
important to him. It was like it
was
was
a
so important to
handshake.
him to yeah, to handshake with her. Like that's important to him. Get the fuck out of here.
A handshake. You turn the world upside down on a handshake. I don't get that one though, dog. I really don't get that one, man. Hey, man, let's segue on to college football, man. That's coming up, man. You got a lot of spring games coming up this weekend, y'all. Got a lot of spring games coming up this week. What y'all think? A lot of them, man.
I'm interested to see what Indiana looks like. They had a lot of transfers as well.
Hey, man, did y'all hear? Did y'all hear about Dominic Ponder from Colorado?
Yes, yes, man, yes.
Man,
To have that much alcohol in your system, one.
is that a black eye on the University of Colorado?
Definitely a black eye on Prime. And
So that's a black eye on Prime.
without a doubt. Because how are you running your program?
Yeah.
Like, do you really have my kids' best interests at heart, or all this just glitz and glamour? So,
Yeah. Man, but hey, man, what can you do though, dog? I guess that's the thing. What can you do, man? A young man, and in this situation, man, he a 23-year-old young man. he made a bad decision. It just so happened this bad decision cost him his life, man. Blood alcohol level of twice the legal limit. Single car crash in Boulder. Oh man, he got killed in a Tesla truck. Hit an electrical pole and rolled down an embankment. Was he speeding? I'm just curious to know what happened, man.
Me too.
I'm just curious to know the full thing of it, man.
Everything.
Because now this happened on. Sad to say, this happened on Coach Prime's watch, man. This happened on Prime's watch, man. So
What happened?
Dominique Ponder, transferred from Bethune-Cookman, 6'5" quarterback. He was killed, man, on March 1st in a car crash.
Oh wow.
Blood alcohol limit level was double the legal limit and everything, man. So that was sad. That's really sad, man. And I hate that Prime is gonna get some of the residual effects of this decision making this young man made and everything, man.
I mean, I ain't trying. I'm not. My prayers go out, right?
Uh-huh.
But if you can't be surprised if you want to attach Prime to this when his own son has had not DWIs, but reckless driving as a pro.
You talking about Shador?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that kind of behavior, he ain't put his foot down with his own son, because that ain't the first time that Shador got pulled over in Cleveland.
Right.
That is not the first time. That is not the first time Shador has pressed the limits on recklessly driving. He didn't
let me stop you there though. See, you remember they nailed Miles Garrett too.
Yeah, they nailed but Miles Garrett, he didn't have quite a few. But Shador.
But Miles Garrett 2 times.
Miles Garrett is older and more mature. Shador is a lot younger than Miles Garrett.
He's a lot younger than Miles Garrett.
And Miles Garrett is a 2 or 3 time NBA All Defensive Player of the Year.
I mean, reckless behavior is reckless behavior. What I'm saying is Miles Garrett doesn't get a pass because he's older. What I am saying is, if you're going to look at, if you're going to shine a light on Prime about his decision making, if you didn't do it with Shador, you can't do it with a kid that he didn't not only raise, you know what I'm saying?
Really, I mean, he got him out the portal.
He got him out the portal.
Not one of your kids that you really honed in and locked in on.
Right. So, we can't, if you're going to look at him for this, then now you got to start going back and looking at him for Shador making reckless decisions driving, because apparently he ain't really worried about stuff like that. If you want to shine a light on Prime, because like I said, that's not the first time Shador has tested the limits on driving a car fast. That's the first time he's gotten caught at that level.
That is the first time he did get caught.
That's the first time he got caught. You don't know how many times.
That's the case with most of us, really.
Right. So you don't know how many times Shador got pulled over in Colorado. You don't know how many times he got pulled over in just because. As soon as they pulled him over, they know whose son he is, they know who he is, and they let him pass.
Yeah, I can say that.
They let him pass. Yeah, so, because you just don't all of a sudden it's Cleveland, for crying out loud. You don't just all of a sudden decide, I'm going to drive 100 miles per hour in Cleveland.
Yeah.
It ain't that kind of town.
I'm telling you.
It's not.
It's really not.
So, I mean, let's be real. It's the city that, as great as LeBron James was, couldn't buy nobody to come there.
Yeah.
So it ain't like the high life, like LA or whatever. You know, it ain't one of those type of places. So
Well,
when you
maybe boredom can drive you to speeding. Goddamn it, just riding around, ain't seeing shit but buildings. What your Keem Noah say? Abandoned buildings and shit. Maybe that
right,
could drive you like maybe you just like race. Fuck it, let's race then. It ain't
right,
shit
you
else to do.
bored, you ain't got nothing else to do.
I don't know if boredom can drive you to that, but hell, I ain't got no other excuse for him.
Right. I get what you're saying. I'm just saying we can't just pick and choose when we gon' like say that this looks bad on coach on Prime. If his own son doing it didn't look bad on him, some kid he got out the portal should not look bad on him.
Yeah. I agree with that, man.
Because he has more influence over the other one.
Yeah.
Now he might have cussed his son clean out when he got that.
Oh, he went off on. I know he went off on him,
He
man.
probably cussed him clean out because it's like, I didn't fix too many dang on tickets for your butt to be doing it now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I just.
see, it's easy to understand you, a newer version of you, cause he was just that.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, Prime was that, so he understand him more than another. You know what I'm saying? Cause he is him to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? So he know what to expect. He know he gonna push the limit, goddamn it, because he did. You know what I'm saying? He know he already expected it, goddamn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was the first one. He was the first one, so you know what I'm saying? He helped Prime grow a lot. He don't even know it. But Prime seeing his younger self in him a lot too.
Yeah, he did. Hey, man. Wow. 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 Also, man, I just realized, man, when I looked at Colorado's roster, a lot of guys bolted Colorado, man. Jordan Seaton, he left Colorado and went down to LSU. Amarian Miller, he left Colorado and went to Arizona State. I know Marshall Falk left and became the head coach at Southern. Sapp left the program. The defensive coach, Robert Livingston, he left the Colorado team, and he's the defensive quality control coach. The defensive he's the game day coordinator, quality assurance something with the Denver Broncos. So he left Colorado and went to the Broncos, which is like a promotion and everything. He a lot of kids jumped into the portal, man, and left, man. Like I say, the biggest one was Jordan Seaton, which was the number one offensive lineman to come when he came out of college. George Seaton was the number one offensive lineman to come out of high school and everything. And when he made the announcement on ESPN that he was going to go to Colorado, he flipped. He ended up going to Colorado, played a couple seasons there, and now he hopped in the portal and he went down to LSU with Lane Kiffin. Was it a money thing? But I know Colorado can get more money than LSU could.
And a lot of these guys, once they transfer, and they saying that it's just publicity. You ain't
yeah,
really putting in that kind of work there, like he's disciplined. That's why I'm faulting Prime, because you, out of all people, know what it takes to be successful at the league. How are you not teaching these guys this?
And a lot of these guys, like I say, hopped in that portal, man. That portal, man, was, and you talking about your best defensive lineman. And then this is what got me, man. When he left, how some of the people they start trashing the kid, man. When he left, I guess that's one of my biggest things right there. They trashed the kid when he left.
Like when you make better decisions, when these kids pick these decisions for their life, man, and people disagree with it, it's crazy. The comments and bashment that you would get for making a personal decision in your life. Like, it's crazy.
Man, they give these they let these kids, they give these kids a hard time, man. These kids get a hard time at it, man, for the decisions that they make, man. And they making decisions for them that they feel is right for them, and the kids get scrutinized for making a decision. That's just like you at a job and everything, man.
Which is total BS. I mean, like, it ain't your decision.
It's not.
It's not. You don't. What this whole social media thing and all of the access that everybody has and instant knowing what everybody's doing and all this other stuff. People have gotten it in their heads that they got an input. You don't have an input on what these. You don't have to wake up tomorrow morning and be okay with the decision that some young man, some five-star recruit has made about his life. It's not going to affect your life. It's going to affect his life, not yours. So it's his decision.
But it's people who really wake up to that and look forward to that. Comment on someone else's life every day.
Right. You're right. It's people who literally wait, like they get a kick out of, and those people.
And that's the thing, though. They get on these kids, man, and be mad at these kids for what?
You know what you know what I'm wondering? Because see, here's the thing. I think I'm a very special individual.
Not you a special individual.
I think I'm very special in my own right? I'm a unique individual, right?
You are. You very unique.
There's special. There's nobody else like me in the world, right?
Absolutely.
But I don't think I'm that kind of. I don't think I'm that special. You know, when I say that special, I'm not void of trials, tribulations, things going, hard times. I'm not that special to where I don't experience those things.
Right.
So when I think about the stuff that I have to, the things that I have to juggle in life, the things that I have to kind of go through, I look at sports as entertainment. I look at this stuff as entertainment. There's no way that with everything going on in my life, I got any space to put enough weight on it to criticize an individual's decisions that don't affect my life.
You got more. I got
problems. Bigger fish to fry and more stuff to worry about than whether some kid decided to stay in Colorado or go to UNC.
That's a fact, see.
I got bigger fish to fry than to worry about whether Giannis want to stay in Milwaukee or he want to go play in Los Angeles. I don't care.
Yeah.
Not to that degree where I'm finna get online going off on him about the decision that he makes.
And they have went off on these kids, man.
Will we as sports gurus and people who love the game talk about it and say, you know what? I don't know if I would have done that. Yeah. We gonna talk about it, of course.
Yeah,
That's
after he
what we
make a
do.
decision, we ain't gonna try to, you know, I ain't gonna be fucked up at his decision.
Right, because this is a decision. Because at the end of the
This is for
day,
him. This is his life.
that's his life,
This
and
this
I ain't got
kid's
to live.
life, man. Yep, that's
And
his
you
life,
don't,
man.
and the crazy part about it is that you don't really know the in-depth reasons on why they made the decision, and nor should you.
Yeah,
Like, for instance, it could be I'm transferring to this school because my grandmother is sick. My grandmother stays 45 minutes or it's an hour drive from this school, whereas this is across country. I could do just as well here as I would there, but I'll be closer to my family if I need to get to them. That could be a part of the decision that we're not a privy to that we should never know because it ain't our business.
Exactly. Like
So,
that's the fine print that people don't be understanding. The reason behind a lot of people's decisions because of that little shit like that ain't your business. You know what I'm saying?
people really was for real pissed and trying to figure out why Dane left Milwaukee and went back to Portland. His kids in Portland.
right.
He got 3 kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's where his kids at.
And I'm sure it was a strain.
And it was a strain on
Not
him.
one, yeah, not one he couldn't handle, but more of a strain trying to see all of them, be around all of them like
It
he
was
was
it
used
was one
to
it was
after the
one that
move.
in his mind at first he was like, you know what, I can deal with it. Because I think it was at the beginning of the divorce with him and his wife.
Yeah, yeah.
So his mind was in a different space. But once the smoke cleared and the dust settled on the divorce, and he started waking up at home in Milwaukee, and he couldn't make breakfast with his kids.
Yep.
He couldn't take his kids to
Yep.
daycare on his off day.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't do those things because they across country.
And
Because
that takes its toll on them.
they're only given a certain amount of time to be with their family, so those little moments count. Because you already know 41 games is on the road. You get 41 at home, 41 on the road. So you make the best of what you got. And not everybody can handle that.
A few times.
Oh, they can't.
No regrets. She's so
And people like to think that just because you're making a whole bunch of money, you should be able. No, they're still human beings.
Hey, man, they are. They still human beings. They still young.
Yeah.
And you kind of gotta look past that, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we're gonna see how. Hey, I mean, hey, I wish George Seaton nothing but the best. I wish Maureen Miller nothing but the best. Guys come and guys go, man. And where I think you got to go at, and we got to get back to it, man. When it comes to college football, you got to go back and start recruiting these kids out of high school, man. You got to start getting these kids out of high school, man, and letting them stay at the program for 3 years to help build the program back up. You got to get back to it. But in order to get back to it, you have got to do some checks and balances over NIL, man, because the way NIL is out of control, man, there's not going to be any checks and balances and stuff, man, and people go continue to draft and stack their teams accordingly, man. So, Coach Corey in the building. What's up, Coach?
What's up?
Yeah.
How you doing, Coach?
I'm chilling, man.
We
Old lamping.
We were just talking about we just talked a little bit about Colorado and how a lot of players just left Colorado, hit the portal and everything, and they all over the place. Jordan Seaton is down with Lane Kiffin at LSU. Amarian Miller, who was Colorado's #1 receiver, he left there and bolted to Arizona State. And then they lost Ponder in the car crash on Dominique Ponder on March 1st, who was killed in the car crash with high alcohol limits. So do you guys think that it's getting near to the end for Prime in Colorado in Boulder?
It could be. I mean, I'm more worried about his health than his coaching.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot more to that ain't being said.
A lot more to his health.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you gotta win. These kids ain't trying to stick around to build nothing.
They ain't trying to build nothing, Coach.
What about instant gratification? What have you done for me lately?
That's it.
Say it one more time, Coach. That's what I was getting ready to just say. Ain't nobody's building a program anymore, Coach. Ain't nobody going after high school players.
They not.
What can you do for me now?
They not.
Because the bottom line is, in order for them to win and keep winning, they're going to keep going to the portal. They ain't building from high school. They're building from the portal. So if they winning, kids are going to come because their revenue is going to go up and they feel like they can get more money.
Yeah.
And if you're a Seton that comes with all the praise and glory, you can ask for whatever you want.
And
you might get it.
And Lane Kiffin I think he got a lot of money going down there with Lane, man. I think he got a lot of money going down there playing with Lane, man.
Because they all think they're going to be in the national spotlight.
Yep.
And contending for a national championship.
That's what it's about, man. They think they go
Are they wrong? Programs like that has been proven that they only 1 or 2 wins away from making the playoff with this kind of format.
But to me, you can't look at the program anymore. You got to look at the coach. What has Lane Kiffin done?
absolutely nothing,
That's
man.
what I'm looking at.
Absolutely nothing Lane did, man.
You can be the best program in the world, and then you hire somebody that ain't done nothing, and it don't help the program.
Does he do so?
Mm-hmm.
And he been successful, but he ain't really won, and he ain't done. I don't see
Ain't got
why.
that name. They see the potential that name.
Yeah, they going to LSU because of LSU. And not Lane Kiffin. Just Lane Kiffin is the beneficiary of a big name that everybody think can win because he's won at certain places. But if he get down there and wet the bed, his ass gonna be out of there real fast.
So he got to go down there and win rather quickly, right, Coach?
Oh yeah, immediately. And if he don't, it's gonna be just like when he was at Tennessee. He gonna bounce out of that motherfucker for somewhere better, or that he perceives better. That's gonna give him more money.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about him. It's all about what he can get.
That's exactly right.
It would be a little different if the coaches was paying out of their pocket for some of this NIL money. Then they wouldn't be so fast to leave.
They wouldn't. And you know what? They should pay a percentage back to the school if they transfer and they got so much NIL money, man. That'll cut some of that stuff out. Make them pay. Hey, you transferring to this school? Okay, you got to pay an agency. Hey, if we gave you $5 million, you got to return 25% of that. Or we gave you $10 million, you got to return 25% of that. If you, they need to put some type of stipulations or something in place.
But this is how the NCAA gonna mess that up.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna go back to making you sit out of here
Yeah.
when you transfer, and that's gonna slow all this shit down.
And a lot of it, and guess what? The reason why that stopped, Coach, was because when we hit COVID, prior to COVID, when guys transfer, they had to sit out a year.
Mm-hmm.
But when COVID got here, they immediately let these guys, they just like sitting out for transferring, that became obsolete now. Now they can transfer willy-nilly now.
Yeah, because they were gonna lose a year. They didn't even penalize them for that year. Plus, they let them go. It was like they tried to reset the whole college thing.
Man. That's crazy though, man. That is crazy. Hey man, but we're gonna see how this goes with this college football, man. Like I say, a lot of spring games are coming up this weekend. You get to see where everybody's gonna be, what they gonna do, and everything. And I can't wait. I like college football, man. And shout out to my boy game related daughter, man. Uh, she is at UNC Charlotte, if I'm not mistaken. And Game said we can get some tickets, man. Watch UNC Charlotte, man. I'm with that, man. I don't care who they play, man. I go
Hey,
out
I'm
there.
coming. I'm flying out. It don't matter.
I'm with that, dog. I'm cool with that, man. I gotta go support Dez, man. Gotta go support him, man. Hey, man, it is near that time. Coach Corey, you ready for us? Keep 3, cut 5. I mean, we said
Hey,
keep 4, cut 4. All-time Duke Blue Devils.
Man, I
you know
ain't
what
had
I'm
a chance
surprised about? People
to do
show.
nothing.
What you say, Wes?
I'm surprised y'all didn't bring up LeBron coming, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised we ain't talk about LeBron coming.
We was gonna let you have not you know that was your boy
It
in
ain't
your
nothing for me
city.
to have, because I don't look, man, when you got relatives there, mama, brother, auntie, I don't know nothing about no hotels. I don't know shit about no hotels in Memphis. That's one thing I do not know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? I
I
can't tell you shit about no hotels in Memphis.
don't know about
Anything
that,
else,
Wes, dog.
I can't tell you shit about no hotels because I'm sleeping at a home when I go there. You know what I'm
And
saying?
I can tell you about hotels in Memphis.
I'm sure you can.
I don't stay in them. I stay in South Haven. That's close enough to Memphis.
What'd you say? You go to South Haven, Mississippi, huh, Coach?
Yes, sir.
Oh
That's where
no.
I stay at. Goddamn you, me.
Hey, if I go down, I'm gonna stay in West Memphis. I ain't going down to regular Memphis. I'm gonna stay in West Memphis, Tennessee,
Man, you
man.
better stay your
I'm
ass
going to
in
West
South
Memphis.
Haven.
Hey, it's either South Haven or West Memphis, Arkansas, man. I ain't going. Oh, no, I'm staying in West Memphis, dog, Arkansas. I ain't gonna be able to do it, man.
Memphis step that game up though, man. I'm gonna tell you, it's a fine line with this though, man. Because you got a sport, you got a NBA team there, right? And at least the hotels around that motherfucker should be up to par A1, which I can't tell you nothing about, but it should be. But the
Man, I'll
fine
be
line with
honest
it
with
though,
y'all,
the
man.
fine line with it though, man. If they take the Grizzlies from Memphis,
They gonna try. It's gonna be a riot in that motherfucker.
man,
Well,
it's
hold
gonna go
on,
to
hold on.
man. You think you see crime
Well,
now? That man, look, that's something for them to look forward to. They ain't got shit to look forward to there.
Well,
Man,
man,
okay.
any
You
Memphis
just
ain't
watch
bad,
the
man.
news. If they take Memphis, if they take the Grizzlies from Memphis, you're gonna see something every week about Memphis on it. It was crazy there. I'll tell you.
They already on first 48 every week.
man, they stay on first 48, dog. Hey, man.
I
They,
thought
It's
first
bad like that.
48 was based out of Memphis. They was on that motherfucker so much.
hey, man, they stayed in Memphis, didn't they?
Man,
Hey, and I
They
like my and I like my girl. What's my girl that cook? The black detective man. Oh yeah, she
Yeah, Jake is a big player. I forgot
yeah.
yeah.
What's her name? Her name Caroline something, man. But hey, when her and what's her name would get you in that room, man, you're a dead man walking, boy. And you know when they're guilty, they just drop their hand. They immediately ask for a cigarette. When you give them that cigarette, they gonna tell it all, man. They telling the whole story when you give them that cigarette, dog. It's over. That's all you gotta do. Give them that cigarette, man.
Yeah.
And you know what? The sad thing about it is, I can't even disagree with LeBron because I just moved from Nashville, so I can't even disagree with him on that. You feel me? But I don't agree with it, but I can't disagree with him. You feel me? Because I know that, man. I don't want me personally. I don't want to leave Memphis. I want Memphis to do something about it. Step their fucking game up, or you know what I'm saying? On this shit that they complain about, parties, especially the hotel when visitors come. I mean, shit like that. Like, come on, man. I mean, damn. But I can't disagree with LeBron. You feel me? Because I just moved from there, and I know it's more welcoming for our visitors. It's way more welcoming for our visitors than Memphis is. Memphis don't welcome visitors as well as Nashville do. Let me say
and
that.
you know why? I believe it's because they made Memphis too much about Elvis.
Mm, well, I don't know why, but I just know what. You know what I'm saying?
When
What
when
it is. Shit.
when I come to
I don't know why.
Memphis, the time you set foot in Memphis, everything is about Elvis. It's
It
not
depends on your
about.
tour guide.
It's not a. I don't even need a tour guide. I'm just going by what I see.
Oh, what you see? Oh,
Yeah, they made it. I mean, they don't talk about where Dr. King died. You had to go search for that kind of shit.
yeah. But
You don't have to go search for nothing Elvis Presley.
no, you right. But
And
I'm
and
gonna tell you what's
who
so funny about that, coach. I went to the Elvis Presley thing way after I have lived there, moved. Somebody I knew wanted to go. Actually, and my wife wanted to go, and we went. And do you know how funny it was? Do you know I talked to people about that? I'm like, man, yeah, I'm going to the trying to find out information about it. Like, I was really tripping. Like, did you go in? What was I've been living here 40 years, nigga. I ain't never been in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
right? I've been there
Like
because
they
I
was
got
really tripping.
dog. Put it this way: I have family members that live there, and the furthest I've been is to the wall.
Yep.
I mean,
I'm
I done
telling you,
seen
mother.
the airplanes.
Yeah,
I didn't go
we
up on them. I didn't go in them. I ain't do none of that tour. I ain't go in the house. And then I come down there last couple years. Now he got a whole fucking block.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
He got a whole block.
And And I'm gonna tell you something else that was funny. When I went in there, you know, them folks thought I was came to get an application because I'm gonna tell you straight like this. Niggas work there. They don't go there to see it. When I came in there,
What
they
they
thought I was
thought
coming
Wes,
for a job. They
they
was-
thought Wes was coming for a job, man. Hey,
And see, that's my point
I
right
swear
there,
to God,
Wes.
that is crazy.
And that's a problem right there. All the black people in Memphis, and you see one come into Elvis Presley, and you automatically think he coming to get a job.
he coming to put in some work.
Man, cause I'm gonna
That's
tell
a
you,
problem to me, man.
cause truth be told, niggas don't give a damn about no Elvis, man. I mean, we fuck with him. He from the city, whatever. But that's what it is. That's it.
Dawg, I'm gonna tell you,
We don't love that nigga like that. It's just
but I'm
that.
gonna tell you, this is the weirdest thing about Memphis, dog. My grandmother had a stroke in Memphis, and they wouldn't even take her to the closest hospital.
Mm, mm.
We had to take her to the suburbs, and she was having a stroke.
Mm.
You know, almost to South Haven. We were that far, dude. There's a hospital from my aunt's house less than 5 minutes away. We had to go to a hospital about 20 minutes away.
Damn.
Because the paramedics was like, we can take her there, but all the gunshot victims that go to that hospital, she won't even get seen.
Oh yeah.
So they literally, while we were, you know, in hysteria, they're sitting there calm as can be trying to find what hospital they could get her to
Yeah.
where she could be seen right away.
Yep.
Wow. Boy, West 10, y'all done evolved in so many ways, man. But then y'all, Memphis is
Hey
Memphis, man.
man, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. People that know me and my family, they say see me today, and I just don't understand it a lot of times until I really think. But they be very proud of me, and I ain't even talking about my my mother, my auntie, and none of that. I'm talking about partners I grew up with. They like, cuz, you know,
Man,
you doing good. You made a big change because a lot of motherfuckers is not here. Like cuz said, they couldn't even get to the doctor because of the gunshot victims. If you want to live, you got to get the hell out of me. I'm just gonna be 100.
damn.
Hey, and you know what's wild, dog? Debbie is on a list for apartment in Memphis overlooking the baseball field, right?
Mm-hmm.
We saw the Memphis Redbirds on TV the other day, a live game. That motherfucker was worse than Bush Stadium.
Empty.
Empty as fuck.
And you know what? Speaking of that, man, the Peoria Chiefs kicked off their season today, man. And I drove past Dozer Park up here today in Peoria, man, and it was a nice little crowd out there, man. But that's the single A affiliate too. So I mean, treat that for what it's worth, man.
The Peoria Chiefs.
Peoria Chiefs, Cardinals
Okay.
single. They are the Cardinals single A affiliate.
You gonna try to
Man,
catch one people champ?
Oh yeah. I at least try to catch a couple of them every year, man. Have you been up to a Chiefs game, Coach?
no.
You got to come on up here, dog. I can get us some tickets from Amber, man.
I ain't never been invited to. That's the only one. That's the only
Come
phrase
on
I
up.
need to hear.
Y'all come on up, man. I'll get us some good little seats up there, man. And it'd be
Man, that
good
was good,
games too,
man. You
man.
ain't the only one that was that's on the podcast, man.
What you saying?
You ain't the only one on the podcast. You only invite Coach Corey up.
I invited you and West. All y'all can come up. I said all y'all can come up.
All right. I'm just making sure.
You
Okay.
know, I need a date, man. So we'll get that together a little later on. Give me a
Oh
date,
yeah.
man. I'm
Oh
gonna get
yeah.
it in
Hey.
stone.
And that's the sad thing about, I mean, Memphis, that baseball team competes for the division title every year.
Mm-hmm.
And to see a crowd like that,
And they got good prospects too, man. They got good prospects down on the farm, man.
it just tell you the state of Cardinals baseball, because most of the guys that the people are coming to see, they
Mm-hmm.
all got forced up to the big league team.
Yep. They have. Hey man,
Well,
uh we got we're gonna do tomorrow night, we're gonna do a game, man. And I want everybody on here. We're gonna do this game called Take a Shot. And what take a
well, I need to have my hand. I need to
yes,
have my
sir.
hand on.
Whatever you
Oh,
drink, hey, whatever you
shit.
drinking, you can have your hen, you can
Yeah,
have your Bud Light,
yeah.
you can have your Corona. And what take a shot is, guys, is we go I'm gonna we go get a player, and then we're gonna say that's the baseline player. And then we're gonna say take a shot, and then I'm gonna go through a list of players. If this player is better than the baseline player that we name. So just say if I say Scottie Pippen, I'm gonna say take a shot if Charles Barkley better than Scottie Pippen to you. Then you'll take a shot or won't take a shot. Or then I'll say take a shot if Clyde Drexler is better than Scottie Pippen. You take a shot or don't take a shot. So we're gonna go through we're gonna go
Hey,
through a few
they gonna
names
get
and stuff.
drunk.
Yeah.
So
Right,
we're
Get
gonna
this show
drunk.
gonna be over in about 30 minutes.
what you say? Take a shot. So that's what we're gonna do tomorrow night. We're gonna do take a shot, man. So everybody come,
Hey,
and you don't gotta have your hen or your crown. You can have your tea, your sweet tea, your lemonade, whatever you go drink. You gotta take a shot. If you think that this player is better than the baseline player that we named. So it will be fun. I'm telling you, it will be fun. Y'all are gonna really enjoy that. Take a shot tomorrow
hey, I
night.
don't know if we doing that tonight. People chill, but I got to what the hell.
Oh, we can
I
tag
just
it. What
got
the
one you
heck?
need to look up, right? Since we was on that subject hard. I hate it about my city, man, but we gotta tighten up, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta tighten up, man. Brandon Clark, man. Look up Brandon Clark. Have y'all heard about Brandon Clark?
Nope.
Brandon Clark. He like a powerful. He stay hurt so goddamn much. I understand why you probably wouldn't know him, but he played for Memphis, and
Uh-huh.
since he been hurt, I guess if he could move the ball, he started moving birds. Goddamn, and he done got knocked.
Somebody dirt napped them West. Somebody,
Man, nah, he done
somebody.
got knocked. No, he done got knocked. Far as the police done caught up with that shit,
Oh,
and he done got charged.
I thought somebody chalk outlined them and
No,
stuff,
no,
man.
no, no, no. No, they done goddamn. Them boys done ran in on his ass, man. And I'm like, damn, Clark, right? Not right now. I mean, not never, but damn, really? You gotta look that up, man. Show that, man. That shit crazy.
Hey, man,
See what happens. See
that's
what happens.
crazy.
That's what happened in Memphis. You got too much time on your hand. You ain't got no team to follow. Nothing like that, man. Shit like that gonna be happening more often, man. There's a lot of talent
All
in
right,
Memphis. Don't get it twisted, but it get overshadowed by so much other bullshit like this.
I'm a yeah. Hey, I'm gonna give Coach. We hit Duke up next week. I know Coach been busy and stuff, man. So to circumvent that. Keep 4, cut 4, all-time women basketball players, man. Keep 4, cut 4, all-time women basketball players, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be okay. That's what's up.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready for it?
Yeah.
Coach, you ready? CC, you ready? Ant, you ready? All 3 of them jokers on mute.
Yeah, man. I was trying to find some bat raps, man. People texting me about bat raps.
Oh man.
What are we doing?
We doing
about
keep we doing keep 4, cut 4, all-time women basketball players.
Okay.
Y'all ready?
Wait, hold on, wait a second.
All right. Ant, you there?
I'm here. I just had to realize. I just had to figure out what I just accidentally said yes to.
Ant, Coach Corey, you guys there? All right. First name up. Keep 4, cut 4, all-time women NBA basketball players. First name up.
WNBA.
Women, yeah. WNBA.
NBA women.
Yeah, because that's what he said.
You play. You see.
I mean, same difference though. I mean,
All right, first name up, man. Lisa Leslie.
hey, Keith, fuck you talking about?
Hey,
We keep Lisa Leslie.
Yeah.
That's hey, Coach Corey. We keep Lisa Leslie.
yes.
Say yeah. I guess we don't matter what Ant say. We got 3 keeps already.
Yes.
You gonna say yeah too?
We keep Lisa Leslie. All right, next name up. Cheryl Miller.
Keep.
We got 1 keep. What's 10? We keep Cheryl Miller. We keep Cheryl Miller, West.
Man. Damn.
Don't she got like don't she got the highest highest scored game in women's basketball history? Ain't she scored the most points in them?
When she hit that hunt, when she hit that
$100.
when she hit that 100, CC.
Yeah.
Was that in college or something?
Does it matter?
This ain't gonna be easy as y'all think, man. What y'all doing with Cheryl Miller, man? Coach Corey, what you doing with Cheryl Miller, man?
Man, we had a man that do that too, and y'all
man,
tripping about putting him on the top 5.
I keep Cheryl Miller. I mean,
hey,
I'm trying to see where you going with this.
There's
with
so
her
many
Reggie
good
looking
ones,
ass.
cuz. There's so many
I'm
good
trying to
ones.
figure out where you going with this.
well, who going with it?
Oh, it's gonna go left right here at first.
Hey, this is gonna be a tough one for y'all, for real.
For Cheryl Miller, for me.
Hey, did you kept Lisa Leslie, Ant, right? With the first one?
You didn't hear me? Why the hell would I cut her?
You was on mute, man.
Man, I said I came on.
Yeah.
Okay.
He hadn't said
don't work, man.
All right. So what we doing with Cheryl Miller, y'all?
I said keep. I don't know what everybody else talking about.
Coach Corey and
keep.
That's 2 keeps. Wes and Ant, what y'all doing with Cheryl Miller, man?
I mean, you can't say no. She has the most points put up by a woman.
Yeah, I mean
That's what I said, Ant.
All right, so y'all keeping Cheryl Miller. So there's 2 keeps, no cuts.
Now, I mean, but
that's what I said. Man, it's gonna be so many more. It's gonna be a couple more motherfuckers.
All right.
Go.
All right. Next name up. Cheryl Swoops. First lady with her own NBA signature shoe. Her Swoops. But I digress. Go ahead. What y'all doing with Cheryl Swoops, man? I say this gonna be a tough one tonight, Jack.
Oh shit, it's easy for me. Man, Cheryl Swoops is a 3-time All-Star MVP.
Man.
You keeping Cheryl Swoops, coach?
I am. I don't know what everybody else.
CC, what you doing with Cheryl Swoops?
Keep.
West 10, what you doing with Earth Swoops? Ant, what you doing with Cheryl Swoops, dog?
I mean, I thought that was gonna be easy for me, man. You hold Coach Corey, man. You gotta keep her. 3-time MVP, won the championship 4 times, man. What?
All right.
Cool.
So, you keeping Cheryl Swoops, West?
Of course. Yeah.
All right.
Can I say, can you please spell
All
that
right.
correctly?
That's it right there. All right. Hey, next name up. Caitlin Clark.
Good.
Cut.
Y'all cut Caitlin? Okay. Okay.
You talking about all-time
Motherfucker still got
That's a
breast.
respectful
Motherfucker still got milk on her, bro.
But hold on though, I will say this. That's a very on my end, and I don't know how everybody else feel about it. That's a respectful cut. And the
Yeah.
reason why I say it's a
He
respectful
ain't been
cut,
in the league but a year.
but
She
hold
ain't
on,
got no resume yet.
but yes she does. Yes she does. Y'all
Not in
gotta
the
forget it.
NBA.
Think about it. Time out. Time out. Pause. Wait a minute. You can't say this woman don't have no resume, and she single-handedly even put the topic as far as WNBA players should be getting paid more. Just simple off the fact that Ice Cube and the Big Three offered her $30 million to come in their league to play the game of basketball of 3-on-3 instead of going to the WNBA, and she turned that down. So that
But
says a lot.
but you getting all-time confused with influence.
But that's what I'm saying. That's gonna lead to
Everybody that's all-time may not be a bigger influence of the game of basketball as she is, but she ain't spent no time in the league to be an all-time.
no, I can
She
agree with
ain't
you on that.
better
But
than nobody that
definitely
they
from
named.
college and high school, she's definitely on all time from high school and
But she
college
ain't
standpoint.
better
All
than
right.
nobody that has
She
All
been
is
right.
named.
influence. She has a bigger influence than people because she put herself out on the forefront. Don't you think if some of these other people would have done that, it would have happened way before now? She was just courageous enough to do it.
All
And
right.
something else.
So we
Hey,
cut.
look, at
So
the end of this list, she's still gonna be the worst one on this whole list. I'm talking about
hey,
all
Yep.
8.
hey.
That's crazy.
So next name up. Next name up. Shamika Holsclaw.
I can cut that.
Yeah.
Yep. She gets the axe.
I can cut that.
She is the reason she put Pat Summit on the map.
Shit.
Dog, you talking about college.
Hey,
Pat
yeah,
Summitt was not an NBA coach.
But
exactly.
Shamika Holsclaw went to the NBA and killed it. WNBA and
Hey, and
killed
like
it.
I said, it was gonna be.
All right.
She was
All
still all around better
right,
player than Kate.
we cut Shamika. All right. This is where it's gonna start get sticky with y'all, man.
Doubt it.
Brittany
too.
Griner.
I
Cut.
can cut
Who?
that easily.
Cut.
Y'all cutting Brittany?
Disrespectfully
Brittany?
cut.
Who?
What you say, Aaron?
Disrespectfully cutting that.
Hey, that's why your butt been saying NBA the whole time, because you had her on your list.
You play too much, CC. You going to hell, girl.
You the one that said you the one always talking about her.
Brittany Griner got a cut. Okay. All right. Next name up. Maya Moore.
Oh,
There's only one more name I got after Maya.
if you got who I think you may have, and I don't think that you're gonna have it, I'm gonna have to respectfully cut Maya Moore.
Keep.
You keeping Maya, CC?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm keeping it too.
That's
Coach Corey, you keeping Maya, Coach Corey?
no the
I
next
am not.
I know the next name. I know the next name.
Now with this, now.
So we got 2 keeps, 2 cuts.
I know this next name. Guarantee you, I know this next name.
So what you doing with Maya Moore, West 10?
I don't keep it, Mike.
CC, what you doing with Maya Moore?
I said keep originally, but I go to cut.
Why you cutting? You stay on yours. Ant, you cutting Maya?
Respectfully, because I know the next name.
Man, who's next, man?
All right, Maya.
The next name has to be.
Next name up
It's
is
definitely a respectful.
next name up is final name is Candace Parker.
You motherfucker.
Man, that's some bullshit.
Where is Diana Taurasi at, bro?
Right, it's a whole bunch of people better than
If you
that
gonna throw
name.
Maya Moore up there, bro, and then don't throw in Diana Taurasi, that's why I cut Maya.
That's another name I was looking for, Tarot.
Or
Look,
Tamika
think about
Catchings.
college and shit. You could have never shot out.
Tamika Hardstar was better than Tamika Catchings. What you talking
Man,
about?
you out your mind. She ain't even in the top 10
Oh my God.
best players in it. If you Google all-time WNBA players, she ain't even on the list.
So y'all kept
You could have.
now Candace Parker ain't no bad. Hey,
She ain't even on the
Hooping that
list.
don't get it twisted, but she ain't Maya Moore.
Bro,
exactly.
Hey, hey, man, I could have did 5 and 5, man, because
But
it was people like
this why this one was gonna be flawed at. Because if we'd have kept Maya Moore, he would have came with somebody better.
Exactly.
That's the list I already had. I would go throw Aja Wilson out there, but I know y'all probably wouldn't have kept up because she ain't been around that long. I would go throw
Asia, not Aja.
Asia. I would go throw Sue Bird out there. I would go throw
You could have.
Rebecca Lobo.
You could have.
Rebecca Lobo would have got cut.
Pause. You could have
Hey,
I was go out there over.
I would go throw Tina. I would go throw Tina Charles out there.
Bro, you could have threw Asia Wilson over fucking Candace Parker.
I would go definitely throw Tina Charles out there.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, man.
Or
let's just go offline for this one now, man. You just killed the episode.
And I would have cut Tina Charles.
Would you would have kept Tina Thompson?
Oh, I would have
kept Thompson before her. I would have kept Sylvia Fowles before her.
What about Cynthia Cooper?
Yep.
Yes.
Cynthia Cooper.
I would have kept Cynthia Cooper before Lisa Leslie.
Oh, that's deep.
That's
deep, coach.
That's a tough one right there. That's a good one though. That's a tough one.
Coach, we talking about the first lady to really make men get the idea that women can dunk.
But Cynthia Cooper led Houston to 4 consecutive championships, dog.
But see,
that's Michael Jordan type shit.
But hold
on, Michael Jordan type shit.
Influences move good, man. You know, she had a big influence. She's the first one that showed us that girls can dunk.
4 championships. Damn a dunk.
What you say, Coach? 4 championships.
Damn a dunk. 4 championships.
But that was college, though, right?
Would you rather have 4 dunks or 4 championships?
So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna show y'all the list I was pulling from, man. So you go back to the list right here, like Diana Taurasi, Maya, Candace, Cheryl Swoop, I forgot about Stewie, Breonna Stewart, Stone Cold.
You got cut.
You would cut Stewie?
Yeah.
Man. Lisa Leslie, Cheryl Miller.
You could have put her over. You could have put her over Candace Parker.
Who is that? Breonna Stewart?
Yeah.
Because the one I'm looking at says Diana Taurasi is widely considered the WNBA's greatest player.
I don't know how she was.
Other top-tier legends include Cynthia Cooper, which would be number 2, Cheryl Swoops, Lisa Leslie, Tamika Catchings, Maya Moore, and Sue Bird.
Yeah, man, you tripping, bro. I don't know what you was on today.
Hey man, I just went and got some women, man.
He
Yeah,
grabbed the
You
he
know.
grabbed
But the thing is though, man,
he grabbed the motherfucking vegan list.
bro, you can't be
hey man,
using AI.
hey man, hey man, but I ain't use AI, dog. But I mean, it was
AI
so
would have
many,
did better.
it was so many names out there though, dog. That's why it's keep full, cup full, man. You got to go by like,
So
okay,
many names out there. You didn't even do the top 8 players. You left out a couple.
that's the purpose of just jumping all
Dog,
over the
he
place,
left out
man.
Teresa Weatherspoon, Cappy Pondexter,
Uh-huh.
Becky Hammond.
I left out Don Staley, man. I
Sure
left out
did.
my
I wasn't gonna
girl.
say
Dog, that
nothing.
man, Don was so hooping, man, too, man.
I left out my girl, man. Hey, I left out my girl, man.
And she won 4 of them motherfuckers too, then. Dog.
Hey, man, I left out my girl, Don, man.
That's Deuce, man. She was Deuce when she was hooping. Deuce stayed.
Hey, man.
Dude.
When she see you, she is y'all. It's like that. She gonna have one for you.
Oh, man, don't do me like that,
You
Don.
You Gino to her, dog.
I'm Gino 2.0.
Hey, hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This finna blow
She
your
say
mind, though. This
she
finna
gonna
blow your
kick Gino
mind.
ass, nigga.
Hey, look here. This finna blow your mind, though.
What's that, Coach?
Staley
What's
shouldn't
that?
even be up there because she didn't even win the NBA. She didn't even win a WNBA championship.
Wow.
I guess
I
Dog.
just I just went to
Hey,
WNBA, man. I could have did
I
all
put
time.
Dawn Staley on there because she from North Philly and she'll fight with a nigga.
Hey, these are facts.
Ain't nobody tougher than Dawn Staley, nigga.
Hey,
These are
man.
facts.
Why you think she wear them platforms so she can be taller to a motherfucking chin?
Hey, man. That's just crazy, man. Hey, man. And then I was torn between the WNBA and I was gonna do all time women athletes. Period, man. Just all time women athletes. Period, man. So you got some greats out there, man. If we would have went that route, man, just women and women athletes. So you got the Flo Joes, Jackie Joiners, the Steffi Grafs, Allison Felix, Billie Jean King, JJK, Simone Biles, Serena. Man, that probably wouldn't have been a bad list to go through, man. That would have been pretty tough, though. I think, man. That wouldn't have been tougher than the basketball one, but this would have been a pretty tough one too, man. From all time one women standpoint, just
You've been the most influential women in sports,
I'm talking about all time athletes
all time athletes, and
in sports, women's sports, yeah. Because you got people like from a gymnast standpoint. Uh, what was her name, man? What was that gymnast name? In the 80s, man, always on the Wheaties box. What was her name?
Mary Lou Retton.
Mary Lou Redden. Do you put Mary Lou Redden up on the all-time women's list? I don't know.
I would.
Hey, you will have to, man. Hey, she solidified. Hey, she put women gymnasts in the 80s on the map. Do you put Steffi Graf on there? Do you?
I mean,
Hey,
either you're gonna do a list or you're gonna keep naming them.
I mean, we did. We did a list. I mean, we did a list. Yeah. I mean, hey, man. That list will be a tough list, man. But tomorrow we definitely gonna do
About
our.
that, some of us wouldn't know who
What you
some
say?
of like some of us wouldn't know who those ladies are.
Danica Patrick. Everybody know who she is.
Man, I'm gonna come up with one. It's gonna knock y'all socks off. Ain't nobody gonna know what to do.
But that's something we can
I
do, man.
got
Whatever
one.
you think about throughout the day, man. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow,
I
you
got
know,
one for tomorrow.
Tomorrow we doing the drink challenge, man. Tomorrow.
the drink challenge.
What's it? Oh yeah, the drink challenge.
Yeah.
We doing take a
I
shot
forgot.
tomorrow
I
night,
forgot
man.
about that.
Hey, now what y'all can do if somebody want to come up with one person and then come up with other people that we can come up with one baseline person and then name other people that, like, if it's in sports, like other people that play the position or other people that y'all want to do that. Y'all, somebody can do that. Somebody can feel free to do that. But let's take a shot. Everybody get your shots ready. CC, get your list. What you drink, CC? You drink tea, Diet Pepsi, Diet Coke,
I do not drink anything diet.
Mountain Dew. You're a Mountain
I'm
Dew
not gonna.
person.
I'm not gonna be taking shots at Mountain Dew. I do want to go to sleep.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey. I know you ain't finna get no 1800, man. So, hey, man, great show tonight, man. We're gonna do the take a shot tomorrow night.
That'll show him to go to sleep, though.
What'd you say, Wes? Hey, that shot will help her go to sleep.
Show him to go to sleep. Yeah, I'll see you then.
Hey, that shot will definitely help her put her under one. Hey, man, join us tomorrow night, man. We do take a shots and we do our what the hell. So I got a great what the hell for tomorrow night. We out of here. Peace.